Why don't we just not do it, dude?
Hey, we're live, of course. Hey,
Great.
it's 5:17 p.m. That's how it always is, man. Uh,
Yeah.
California
We all
time.
the way live.
What? 8:17 where you are?
Yeah, certainly
August
is.
August 4th, 2016. Oh, no, 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 no. Dude, I can't have that ringtone in this. Where is that coming from?
It's not me.
Oh, shit. Uh, hmm. Okay, we'll see
Let's
what
redo
happens.
it.
We'll see what happens. Please don't
Really?
call me. Don't call me on Hangouts. I can't have that ringtone in. I'll get in trouble. Seriously, Google thinks that's a song, and they busted one of my other videos for having that ringtone in it. Believe it or not. So please,
Bless you.
please do not call
Bless you.
me on Hangouts. I should actually just. Hmm. Oh, hey, Vinny. Hey, Bill.
Vinny and Bill.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Uh-oh. It's about to ring again.
Yeah. No. Hey, Stefan. Hey, you can come in a little later, okay? Um. So hey, this is what, Thursday,
It is. It's the
right?
last day of our marathon.
I actually thought about it. I was
But
driving last night. I was driving, and I realized, we did almost 3 hours yesterday.
yeah.
A couple hours the day before, whatever it was, and I'm just like exhausted. And I thought about it, and I'm like, well, usually when people do a 3 hour show, usually they take breaks.
Yeah, we do 3 hours straight through
Yeah.
and with no break.
I know. I realized that.
No
I
commercial break.
realized that's what it is. You know. So
Yeah.
maybe we should start doing like intermissions or something.
Yeah, like we should have a commercial ready. You know what you should do is you should record something during the day, or one of us should record something during the day, and we should have it, be an intermission thing.
Hmm. I guess we could. We could.
Yes, we certainly could.
Oh yeah, it'd be no problem. It'd actually be, yeah. We might actually do something like that. I mean, we do take little breaks, like when you and somebody else are like, yapping for like 10 minutes. I'm able to turn my camera off and turn everything down, and go do other things, and then
Oh,
come back.
it's so
You
funny.
know.
God, you're funny. Yes. Yep.
But
Oh,
anyway, so that's what
jeez.
I figured. I thought, well, man, yeah, no wonder I'm so tired. We don't take. There's no breaks. Because
No, no
I listen
breaks.
to a lot of talk radio. My favorite radio station's called KFI, down in LA, right? And I listen to uh, Tim Conway. Do you remember Tim Conway
Yeah, I love Tim
from
Conway. He's one of the funniest dudes.
Carol Burnett, right?
Oh my
Yeah, right,
God.
right. Well, his son has a radio show,
Yeah.
Tim Conway Jr., and
No kidding.
he's on every night. I listen to him every night.
Is he
Well,
as funny as his dad?
uh, yeah, he's pretty funny. Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
Funny
he's
how?
on from 6 to 10 weeknights on KFI
Okay.
AM Los Angeles. So I listen to that every night, right? So I listen to a lot of talk radio, whatever stuff, and most shows are like 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. His is 4 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought about that. It's like this is almost becoming like a talk show or something.
It
And so
is.
I
It's absolutely a talk show.
and so I thought, well, oh yeah, no wonder I'm so tired because we don't take any breaks.
Right. I
you
know.
know. And I'm just
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. You know what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about my Music Zoo guitar just a little bit more since I did do some finishing touches to it.
hmm
Absolutely complete. I did three things today to make it complete, and it can't get any more exact to the original. So figured I could at least show what I did.
huh. You got to raise
But
the
I
action.
No, God, no.
You got to raise the action about that high, right?
It needs, yeah. If I was gonna make it exact, oh God, it's horrible. It's horrible. No, I could never. I refuse. If I had to do it, I wouldn't. But yeah, the action on the original one is just super high, and I don't know how I didn't play it.
Mm-hmm. Keep talking. I have to talk. I have to talk to somebody real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna turn my mic
Cool.
off.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, then I'll just talk about the guitar a little bit. So what I did was I put the titanium saddle blocks in the Floyd. The original ones don't have titanium in it, the original guitar, but they're stainless steel. So it's like that. And, it couldn't hurt to put the titanium in because it actually sounds better. Oh, Jesus. I hate when I do that. And today I had the frets leveled, dressed and polished, so you can bend forever, and it doesn't fret out at all anywhere on the neck. It's really good. And the last but not least is I put a vintage. Oh God, I hate that.
No swearing.
I put a vintage. I didn't swear. I said God.
I'm just letting you know.
What?
I'm just letting you know. No bad
I
word.
put a vintage prototype nut on the guitar. So now it is exactly like the original. And it plays wonderfully. It sounds great. It's ready to go. So that is what I did. The action is still very low. It rings like crazy. Yeah, it rings like crazy. That probably sounded like crap on this thing, but it's a great guitar. What a great guitar. So anyway, that is it. It is finished. The Vitas, V-I-T-A-S, Vitas Music Zoo guitar is complete.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And yeah, you guys, everybody listening to this, let me know if you hear any echo on my side. Okay, I'm running through a monitor tonight. I can't use these headphones anymore. They're just, I can't do it. So
I don't hear any echo at all, and if anyone should, it should be me, because these earbuds, you hear everything. I can hear you breathing.
Mm-hmm. I know, that's yeah. Yeah, so I have studio monitors on each side, and I have this coming through one of them. Right, literally, it's like right here. So, although the quality, I mean, it really shouldn't. I don't think there would be any echo.
Probably not.
I don't think. Okay. Cool. Hey, Stefan. Yeah, Stefan. A little later, okay? Like after our next break.
After our next commercial break, yeah, absolutely. That's so funny.
And
so
Jeremy,
hey
Jeremy,
there are comments already,
after our break, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, we'll get you in here. It's just not we can't have people in for the whole thing because it just takes the quality of the audio and video just goes down. It goes right down the tube once there are too many people in here.
Yeah,
we'll get you in and out as we can.
Yes, Stefan understands. Cool. Yeah. We used to have like 12 people, and then I watch the videos back now, and it's like the quality of the no.
Who's trying to call you?
Jeremy, please do not call me on air. I can't have that ringtone in the video. Google thinks it's a song. That's one of Google's tricks. Did you know that?
That's crazy. Jeremy, stop drinking. Jesus.
Google, believe it or not, I don't know how many people know this. I know this only because I got busted for it. That ringtone, the Hangouts ringtone, is Google considers it some sort of song. And actually, one of these hangouts that we actually did like a 3-hour hangout or something, and somebody's thing went off like that, and Google said underneath it says, it caught a song or something. And I'm like, song? What are you talking about? There was no music, and it turned out I studied it, and it turned out it was that ringtone. That's one of the tricks.
I don't get it.
Yes.
Hate when that happens.
Ron, maybe turn down your phone. Yeah. Well, it's not just that. I've got the
It's every device. It's every device.
I'm not using headphones tonight. I got a monitor right here, and I'm logged into the thing. I mean, obviously because of this, so it literally comes right through. Huh? Hey, Vinny, tell David I may see Ace
Frehley.
Ace Frehley, October 6th.
Very
Palace
cool.
Theater.
The Palace, huh?
That's cool. That's cool. Jim Nichols. Is it Nichols?
Nicholas. Nicholas.
Jim Nicholas.
Wow. You know what I hear? It is delaying on your end.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. I heard my voice.
Hey, Eduardo. Okay, I'm in a better mood now. Actually, this is cool.
Good. Yeah. So here's the other thing I did today. I caved in. You can even guess.
So that's what
I purchased today. I purchased one of these, and I knew I said that I'd never get one because they're crap, and they are.
Hey, look at this!
Crap.
Look at this! I have one too. They're not crap.
How could you not have one?
They're not crap. They do exactly what they're meant to do.
I'll tell you why I got it. This is going to stay on my workbench so that I can tune my instruments after doing whatever repairs I need to do or setups. And you plug from my tuner into this, and you can tune and have some sound, and it's cool looking. So there you go.
Well,
that's just it.
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a workbench guitar amp. That's exactly what it is. I mean, Eddie has those on his bench. Every tech. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Throw a bunch of whoop butt.
Hey God, no.
And someone.
Jeremy.
Man.
I have to have my mic off in between rings.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Jeremy, stop calling me. I'm gonna block you. No, seriously, I cannot have that ringtone in these videos. So.
I mean, is he not listening?
Yeah.
Is he just doing it?
Yeah. Dude. Please do not call me on Hangouts. Even if I was to answer the Hangout, you wouldn't be in here because it's a different call.
Yeah.
And it makes
stop smoking that funny stuff.
Makes no sense.
Jeez.
Oh. It's cool though. It's all good. Eduardo. Quick question. Oh, how do you pronounce that? The instrumental on Balance? The dinosaur?
Yes. I don't know how to pronounce it either. Baluch. Just say, hey, Baluch. Baluch.
Eduardo says, no.
Brandy,
Eduardo's asking if they ever played that live. I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
No. I never heard it. It's possible they might have tried it. Some show. Back in the day, not every show was recorded. You get so many bootlegs. It's possible maybe they tried it. Huh? Oh, he just sent me a voice thing. Let me see.
Who is that?
Eduardo.
Okay.
Let me open it. Oh, I feel better now, man.
Good. You should.
Yeah. Well, just to let you guys know.
You
Yeah.
should.
I've been busy all day.
Dude, you're alive and you're in California. How could you feel bad at all?
Oh. Well, you know, I ate a bad banana earlier, and
Oh, I'm gonna just let that slide. Really gonna just let that slide.
bad banana. Eduardo.
The pronounce is Balucterion, his Latin name.
Baluchitharium?
Baluch. What?
Baluchitharium.
The pronounce is Balucterion, his Latin name.
I still can't.
Love that
I still
guy.
can't pronounce it.
I love that guy. It's all right. Baluchitharian.
I can't even try to say that.
Eduardo, you rock. You are absolutely. I love your English. It's perfect. Trust me, it's perfect.
I can't even try to say that. I'm afraid.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. It's been said.
Hey, Vinny, is that a Christopher Cross T-shirt? Yeah. Well, it says. Yes.
Where'd you get that Christopher Cross T-shirt? I'm at a Van Halen concert.
Yeah, you would think a Christopher Cross concert. Did I say that right? Try to say that 5 times.
Yeah,
fast.
you did.
Christopher Cross.
Actually, you got it at a Chris Cross concert.
Ugh. I'd be wearing it backwards if I did.
You'd be wearing it.
Yeah.
You'd be wearing it on your pants.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably got this at like the Salvation Army or something. There was a time where everything I wore was from Salvation Army. You
Nothing wrong with that.
know? But yeah. If you guys know, you know, the amazing album, amazing record. For you guitar players out there, I believe Eric Johnson played on this album.
Which one is that?
I think.
Oh, the Christopher Cross record?
Yeah, the one with the you know, with Sailing. Ride
Really?
Like
Eric
the
Johnson
Wind.
played on that?
I think he played on that album. I think on the album somewhere. I think.
I'll ask him.
I think. Great album though. Yes. I love it. Yeah, I have it.
I'm sure you do.
I listen to it.
Comments.
Oh, yeah, there's
Peanut Gallery comments. Come on.
Jim Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Jim says, hey now, nice to see you all on a Thursday. By the way, I
Yeah.
saw that Billy Squire video a couple nights ago. Lots of prancing. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Rock on.
No, he does know how to prance. He does know how to prance.
He's prancing around. He's
In
rolling
fact-
around on the
in fact,
bed.
that was back then. Prancer.
Yeah.
I'd ask
Although-
Jeff Golub, but he's not around anymore.
Last night though, man, after we were done with this, after I went and got some dinner, I came back and I was rocking the Loverboy video, the one we were talking about.
Loving every minute of it.
Yeah, I was playing that, and yes, that came out in '85. That video,
Yeah.
that song.
And what guitar was the guitar player using at the time?
He was playing a Kramer Paul Dean.
There you go.
What was his name?
Kramer Paul Dean. Paul Dean.
Yeah.
I always loved that guitar because the horns looked different. They were like squared off a little bit. Very
Maybe,
cool
yeah.
guitar. They only made like 5 of them, and I think he owned all of them.
But anyway, yeah, you listen to that song and it's Def Leppard, but it's
Yeah.
Loverboy. It's the same
Mhm.
thing. Same vocals. You know, the Def Leppard signature sound, the vocal sound, the background vocal sound. That was Mutt Lange. You know? So yeah, so listen to that song. Listen to Lovin' Every Minute of It by Loverboy, and you'll be like, wait a minute, this is Def Leppard. But almost just like before Def Leppard. It was before Hysteria, which is where that sound was totally all it was all over that album.
It was 84. It was 84, right?
What?
That record came out in like 83 or 84, right?
Which one? Loverboy?
Loving it, yeah.
Well, the video said 1985.
Oh, okay.
So it was probably 84, 85, somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, Hysteria came out in 87.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds more like Pyromania from that record than Hysteria.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. A lot of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Vinny is typing something.
Oh Lord, here we go again.
Oh no, that's Vinny, I think.
Oh no, it sounds like the Google. Sounds like the Googles.
Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to ruin it. I'm out. Forget it. Well, no, it's cool, Jeremy. It's fine. No, he's apologizing. Yeah, but yeah, just to let everybody know, if you would like to be in this, hang out with us. We have to actually invite you in. You can't call me on this. It's impossible.
It would be a different hangout.
Yeah, it would be a totally different hangout, which wouldn't be this.
Yeah.
Because what we do here,
Yeah.
the way that we do these, this is basically a private phone call between me and Dave, or whoever I add to this thing, right?
So butt out.
But the way that I do them is I make them stream over YouTube live. So if you were to go to my YouTube channel right now, you would see this video right on the page, and it would say live. You click on it, and there we are.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing that after all this time, that's the first time you've ever explained it. And it's what, we've been doing this for 2 years now?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
I knew it, but a lot of people may not have known it. You've never explained it that way.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's apologizing now, Stefan. No, it's cool. It's cool. Nobody knows.
Come on, step on.
But yeah, that's what it is, though. Yeah, I mean, this is basically a private call that we're doing, but I choose to air it live over the internet and let everybody watch. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we'd be sitting here talking about this. That's one of the reasons we do these things, is because we'd be sitting here talking about this regardless.
That's right. Thank God neither one of us is ranting about something. Because those phone calls are priceless. The ranting. But we don't do that. Not on one of these.
Yeah, that's afterwards.
Yeah.
That's the after show.
That's the after show. The pre-show and the post-show.
And the pre-show as well. The pre-show is all nothing but swearing, bad words, cursing.
Yeah, you guys have no idea. Me, Johnny, and Rob, we actually hate each other.
Blah, blah,
we just
blah,
do this for you guys.
And then we're smiling when we're on this. Once we turn the camera off here, it's like,
Yeah.
Check this out.
It's like a family,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, we're just kidding. We're just playing.
No, we're just kidding. We actually we're great friends, all three of us. We really do.
Well, I think you and Rob were probably better friends.
Really? You think so? I talk to you 4 times a day. Me and Rob talk maybe once a week, other than these things.
It's so funny because I've known Rob, on online, here and there for 18 years. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
That is scary.
You guys are old.
Right. That's scary.
You guys is old.
So every couple years, he would call me on Skype. It'd be just like this on Skype, just the two of us, and we'd be BSing the same thing. Oh, what do you think about the Frankenstein guitar? Oh, yeah, it's cool. What do you think about this? And then and then every couple of years, and then next thing I know, I suggest you. Oh, why don't we try? And we're talking about this, and he's not even here.
Yeah, well, he's got his kids tonight.
Yeah, he's probably watching though.
It's all right. It's all good. There's a good reason.
He's probably watching. Hey, Rob. Yeah, yeah. But then, you know, so I introduced the two of you together, and then next thing you know, you guys live a couple hours apart. You guys are hanging out. So that's all I mean, though. You know.
Yeah. So it's Rob Jr., and Roberta.
What? Him and his
Him and
kids?
his kids.
Is it?
No, I don't know his kids' names, but I thought that would be funny. Rob Jr., and Roberta.
Dude, they're probably watching this right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I probably do know his kids' names. I'm sure he's told them. I just think it goes in one ear, not the other. I don't know. Sorry, Rob. Sorry, kids.
Vinny's asking if I knew that Kramer Ripley's also made a Kramer Ripley bass. Yeah, they did.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, man. That's very cool.
Good catch there, Vinny. Good catch.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah. Hey, did you order those parts for your new guitar yet, Vin?
Okay, let's see. We got 31 people looking at us.
Not bad. It's a good start. We're only going to be on for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, we're actually going to just do 5 minutes tonight. Ron says, Googling Eric Johnson, he played on several Christopher Cross albums.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. On several songs, he says. Yeah.
That's cool.
And this was back, you know, back in the late 70s, early 80s. You know, before
70s, really?
This album came out in 79.
How old is Eric Johnson?
He's pretty old. I saw him at NAMM this last January. Or no, was it NAMM before? I saw him. He was signing. He was signing stuff, and I just walked right past it. You know. Yeah, he looked older.
You know, did I ever tell you the story? Me and Larry Mitchell went to see him at a place called Symphony Space, and it was probably 10 years ago. And when I say 10 years ago, it was probably a little more than 10 years ago. And I had at the time an original 1960 Stratocaster in Sunburst.
He's 61. Sean says
1960. Wow, 61 years
He's
old.
61.
So anyway, so we're up in the dressing room talking to Eric, me and Larry Mitchell,
mm-hmm.
And Eric asks what I had in my gig bag, and I said, I brought this for you to check out if you wanted to play it, if you wanted, I would love to take a photo of it with you. And he was like, well, what is it? I said it's an all original 1960 Strat. He said, absolutely, I'd love to see it. And he played it and fell in love with it. He wanted to buy it for me right there, and I wasn't selling, but he was like, I love the guitar. He wanted to buy it. Just a little story. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank.
Pretty cool when Eric Johnson wants to buy your guitar.
Yeah. Most people will just give it to him.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. Because back when I had that guitar, it was worth a lot. It was like worth $15,000-$16,000. So
but he wanted it for $6,000.
No. He would have paid top dollar for it. He just wanted the guitar, and it was I loved it. It was one of my favorite guitars. I just wanted him to take a photo with it.
Did it have 5150 scratched into the top of it with a screwdriver?
No. I would never have done that to that guitar. If I owned it today, I would have probably done it.
You would do that just to make it look just like Eddie's.
No, and his isn't a 61 anyway. I think that Strat is a 58 with a rosewood fretboard on it. I'm almost positive it's a 58 with a rosewood fretboard.
I don't know.
58s normally would have a maple fretboard on it, but I think that's a rosewood fretboard 58. And that neck is probably not original to that guitar.
Whoa.
Are you getting the aficionado out?
Yeah, because it's I have it right here.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 64.
Then he has a 58. He does have a 58 with a rosewood fretboard on it as well.
Yeah, that's the one with the stuff. I'll show you guys it in a second. Yeah. I don't know if I can show this Dean Markley ad. It's like a naked lady. There it is.
Yep.
Right there. And then if you want to see the scratch marks. Right there.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
And the reason he did that was because he loved the guitar and he was buying it from Dan Martin. That's somebody he used to buy a lot of instruments from. I think he actually got his Steinbergers from him. Or
Oh, really?
a Steinberger bass, I think it was. Yeah, yeah. And I'm blurry. Yeah, so the reason he scratched 5150 into the top of the guitar is because he loved the guitar, but he was going to buy it from the guy later on, and he wanted to make sure it was the same guitar. So that's the reason he did that. And everybody thought, thought it was
You're nuts.
thought it was wild that he did that. But he doesn't care what the stuff looks like.
No, because he's not reselling it anyway.
Eduardo, I'm curious if Dave can put a price on all his guitar collection.
Eduardo,
He says
maybe
don't say priceless.
Yeah, no, maybe I would do that. Maybe I'd text that to you or something, but I'm not going to do that over the air because God forbid someone finds out where I live. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. It's a lot. I will say it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being is because, yes, you see a lot of guitars behind me and stuff, but I have a lot more than these. And I choose not to let them get seen. So if I was to give you a number, I wouldn't want to take a chance of getting broken in, robbed.
Dead air.
Dead air. Well, I'm waiting for you to
Oh,
talk.
okay. No, I heard a gunshot. There's a lot of gunshots here.
Really?
Yeah. I live in
on your side?
Yeah. I live in the forest, so you're always hearing like guns go off because people like scaring mountain lions and stuff away. Yeah, yeah. So you hear them all the time, and we've gotten used to it. So I don't. It's not weird.
That's crazy.
Vinny, he says his dad said something about ordering the Floyd Rose bridge and stuff. Oh, because you asked it.
Yeah, I sent his father a list of parts he needs for his 5150 guitar and where to get them. And I just wanted to know if his father ordered it yet.
Eduardo. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all cool.
Cool. Thanks for understanding.
Dave, what's your favorite Kramer? Stefan says.
Of mine or of Eddie's?
Both.
If it's Eddie's, then I would say the 5150 guitar. Of mine, it varies from time to time. Right now, it's this one. It just feels great, and I love it. It sounds great and looks great. But I do love them all equally because they're all children of mine. They're absolutely like my children. I couldn't just pick one. I really couldn't. There's not one that I would choose to live without.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try to get a bunch of these comments. Hey, nobody.
Hey.
Okay, let me refresh. Oh, and by the way, the video we did yesterday,
Yeah.
It has over 900 views.
Oh, that's great. Thank you all. Thanks to all of you for watching it so many times. Because, you know, after 800 views that I've seen it, man, I'm
It's
tired.
you.
No,
You watch them over and over and over.
watch it like 800 times.
You watch it nonstop. You know,
Just kidding.
you're just sitting there staring at your iPad. You're like, man, I'm good looking. You know, talking about yourself. You know. Hey, Sean.
I actually haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Hey, which Sean is that? Sean who?
I just I don't know. Jameson? Jameson?
I don't know. Okay.
Nobody says, hey guys.
Hey, Mark, you out there? Mark Kazansky, are you out there?
Paging Mark Huzansky. Frank C. Johnny, I think you guys came up with a great promotion to build your next guitar. Everyone sends one part and you build it. So far, you have a neck and Mully's whammy arm.
Oh, wait. Did he send it to you?
No, he's kidding.
Oh,
He's
okay.
joking. Yeah. Yeah, that arm wouldn't even fit on anything that I have. Even if he did. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because I showed that
someone,
neck last night.
yeah, I think someone needs to send. I think someone needs to send Johnny a Wolfgang body, one with a Floyd. Doesn't matter which body it is, just send him one. Someone's got to have
Somebody.
one.
Everybody.
Just laying around.
Why doesn't everybody send one?
No, because then you'll have a lot of bodies there. The body count will grow and grow and grow.
Okay. Where are we? Nobody. Did you guys?
Eddie Van Halen. Go ahead.
Nobody says, did you guys play or see the new Floyd Roses? And what do you think of them? And will Eddie use them? The new ones? What's the new one?
Well, is he talking about the ones that go on a Stratocaster? They're very small and they go through There are different ones. There are a lot of different ones.
I haven't seen them.
They're not fine tuning. They look like they belong on Stratocasters, you know, like a regular Strat bridge, but it's a Floyd.
Huh.
They're fairly new. They've been out for about a year. But I mean, the Floyd on this guitar is a brand new Floyd Rose. It's brand spanking new. It's a Floyd original. It's got the old style arm assembly on it, and it's got a brass block on it, but it's brand spanking new.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, which new Floyd Rose are you talking about?
They are big. They go on a Les Paul.
Oh,
I
the
saw that.
FRX maybe? FRX, I think it's called.
Last year at NAMM, Floyd Rose himself showed me one. The actual
that's
dude.
pretty cool.
The actual dude. Yeah, yeah. And he's saying, do you think Eddie will use them? I'm sure he probably has one. He's probably tried it. You know, he uses everything. He uses everything. FRX.
That's it, FRX. Yep.
R. Tabor, where is the best place to buy Floyd Rose?
You can buy it from Floyd Rose directly. They're in Wall Township, New Jersey. If you give me 1 second, I'll even give you the phone number. Hang on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Brian Davies, could you ask Dave, Johnny, about his Telecasters? Does he have? Mark Hazansky. Hey, you got my page. Yeah. He says, hey guys, he's digging my shirt. Yeah, I'm digging it too, man.
Oh, cool. Hey, Mark. So if you want Floyd Rose's phone number, it's area code 732-919-6200. and they are in Wall, Wall Township, New Jersey. So 732-919-6200. You can order it directly from them. As long as you have a credit card number, they will sell to you. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Vinny is asking, what Floyd Rose does Eddie use right now, currently?
An EVH branded one. But I would imagine he uses whatever he wants. He's got different Floyd Roses on different guitars.
Yeah. Yeah, he uses everything in the studio. You know, actually in his studio, he's got probably anything he could ask for, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen, if you're watching this, please send Johnny Beane a Wolfgang body.
Yeah, watch. I'll get one FedEx to me tomorrow. Brian Davies, where's Rob and Jim? Rob is probably at the gym. No, I'm kidding. He's spending time with his kids, and then Mully, he's probably
not awake yet. Probably not awake.
It's probably 10.
Yeah,
it's 10 in the morning.
Is it 10 a.m.? It's 10 a.m. Yeah, he's awake.
He's probably sitting here watching.
He might even be watching. Maybe he's watching us.
Yeah, he probably is.
Hello.
802 Blues. I'm thinking about making a Charlie. Is that what Ray Vaughan calls his guitar?
Oh, the white Strat with the lipstick pickups in it. Yes, Charlie Wirtz. And the reason why he calls it Charlie Wirtz is because Charlie Wirtz sold it to him.
And who's that?
Charlie Wirtz he may even still own a music store in Texas. I believe in Texas. I'm almost positive in Texas. It was called Charlie Wirtz Music. And Charlie made that guitar for well, I don't know if he made it for Stevie or if Stevie bought it from him. But it's one of the Strats that he used all the time. It's a white Strat with a rosewood fretboard, and it's non-tremolo with lipstick pickups. White body, white Strat body.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen pictures of that one. It's very cool. Yeah, lipstick pickups are great, man.
Yeah, they sound great. They are so ear piercing. Oh my God, but they do sound great.
I would love to have an EVH Wolfgang with lipstick pickups. I'd love to have one with P90s. You know, all the different stuff.
Eddie, if you're watching, send him one with P90s and one with lipstick pickups, please. In fact, make it a double neck.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool, man. A double neck EVH Wolfgang.
Lipstick pickups, yeah. Do you even think Eddie has a double neck? I don't think he has a double neck Wolfgang. I would imagine we would have seen it by now.
You never know. You never know. Okay. And yeah, Hef. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's all good, dude. He keeps apologizing for calling.
Oh, because he probably thinks I'm mad at him. Dude, we're just kidding with you. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't say anything about you. Trust me.
Joe Wentz. Hey, Joe. Digging the Black Wolfgang behind you, Johnny. Yes. Cool. Yeah.
I'm digging it too.
It's a stealth. You just look because of light, you can't see. It's a stealth special. The Chinese version. Yeah. Yeah, great guitars. Anyway, so yeah, part of 802 Blues, he was saying that he's thinking about making a Charlie Stevie Ray Vaughan Stratocaster with a Robert Cray hardtail Stratocaster body.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
What color is it? 802 Blues. What color is it? Is it purple
I've
or is
heard.
it silver?
He says he's heard you talk about Stevie Ray Vaughan before, and was wondering if you knew if that was an ebony or rosewood board.
I'm almost positive that it's ebony. And you know what? I'll ask Andy Aladort because I know Andy has played that guitar and he'll know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll find out tomorrow. It's too late to call Andy now, but I'll find out tomorrow on the next hangout show. I'll disclose it.
Yes. Yeah, and by the way, we're not doing one of these tomorrow.
No, we're off tomorrow night.
Today was the last. Yeah, basically, I'm busy this time tomorrow. I think. Watch. I'll be here and I'll be like, hey guys, want to jump on?
Yeah, I know. You'll call me at 3:00 in the afternoon. Hey, hang out tonight.
Yeah. Huh? Jim Nicholson? Hey Dave, I'm looking to
Nicholas.
order a K&E Sandema style poplar body. Reasonable prices. Reasonable prices, he says. What bridge pickup do you recommend for that?
For a poplar body, I'm always going to go with a JB, man. They sound fantastic in poplar. I don't know that I'd go any heavier than that because it's going to sound really warm and it's just going to be, you know, bless you.
Whoa.
Good girl. That was the dog sneezing. Yeah, I would go JB. I would go JB or a Duncan 59. One of those two would probably be your best bet. If you wanted DiMarzio, I would go the 36th anniversary PAF. That's going to be about the same. It's not going to be terribly hot. It's going to be in the 8 to 9K range, which is perfect for that body. That's where I would stay. I think anything hotter would be it would make it too bassy. And I'll tell you why, because I have a Frankenstein pickup in my 1984 guitar, which is a poplar body, and it's too much. It's too much, and I'm just too lazy to change the pickup because every other poplar body I have has a JB in it, except for the Neptune guitar, which has a Wolfgang pickup in it. So again, I would go with the JB.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And then 802 Blues says purple.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love that body. The purple is so cool.
The purple.
Nice. In
Robert
fact,
Cray.
I just saw a video of Robert Cray playing, I think on Facebook. Well, I think it was pretty recent that he was doing a song, some blues song, I can't remember. And he was using like a greenish blue one. It had to have been a custom shop version for him. But man, what a great color. The color of his guitars are always so cool. But that purple is awesome. Use that in good health, brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to know something? Not many people know this. Remember the Saturday Night Live episode where Eddie played with G.E. Smith?
Yeah.
Remember that? The actual music.
Yeah, wasn't Robert Cray
the actual musical guest that night was Robert Cray.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they had two musical segments that night. One was Robert Cray. One was Eddie with G.E. Smith.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't know, also a little useless tidbit of information is in that video. You see two Marshall 412 cabinets behind G.E. Smith. Those are actually the cabinets that Eddie was using. G.E. Smith if you're looking at the screen when you're watching, to the right of G.E. Smith as you're watching, or G.E.'s left, he's playing through a what looks to be a Fender dual professional head and maybe a 212 Fender cabinet. So those Marshall cabinets were Eddie's. That's pretty cool. 2 412s on that small stage.
Mm-hmm. Did he have his original amp there that night?
I don't know, because you don't see the head anywhere near those cabinets. I would imagine that it was his original head, or maybe one of them. And I would imagine that he's got some of his amps in New York. You know, especially at that time. You know, I don't think he was just carrying his main Marshall around. I think his stuff was in storage. So, you know, he could have had another Plexi or a JMP somewhere in storage in New York for that, you know, because he also had, if you look on the ground in front of him, he was using his small Bradshaw. So I'm thinking that he had some sort of Bradshaw switching system with him and all of his effects and all that stuff. Actually, you could hear the cathedral delay in the beginning of that song. So I'm thinking that he had one of his rigs in New York.
I'll have to watch that video later. I have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got the whole thing. That and the clip of the actual skit he did.
Of him and Valerie? Yeah, the skit? That's kind of cool. Dinner at the Van Halens.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, stop bringing your roadies home. You know, his roadies are Dana Carvey, Kevin Nealon, and Dennis Miller. You know, so it's hilarious. It's so funny. 802 Blue says, "Wow, what a lineup! G.E. Smith is a great musician, also." Oh man,
I love G.E.
A lot
George.
of us.
George is amazing.
I mean, Saturday Night Live back in those years that's when it was still funny, if you ask me. You know,
I'll tell you the truth. The reason I watched it was to watch the little band stuff in between, you know, before the commercials, because GE always had the coolest guitars. He was showing off like all kinds of vintage guitars, you know, 52 Telly, 58 or 59 Les Paul.
Were they all borrowed?
A Carina Flying V.
Would he borrow those?
No, they're all his. No, they're all his personal guitars.
Really?
They're all his. His vintage collection is insane. It's insane. And you can thank Bob Dylan and Hall & Oates, because all of that money that he made with them is how he got all those instruments.
I remember when my parents, they went to go see Bob Dylan live in concert. Yeah. This was back in the 80s at some point. And I remember this is, you know, years before the internet, right? They came back after the show and they were telling me, they're like, yeah, we saw Bob Dylan, the guitar player, was the guy from Saturday Night Live. And I was excited. Yeah. That made me excited. I'm like, whoa, you saw him?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you saw
G.E. Smith, man.
You know? Bob Dylan.
That guy, I love him.
Whatever, but
GE is like a tiny guy. He's like 5'4", and his chin is about as wide as he is tall. But he's an amazing player.
Mm-hmm. Sean says Stompin' 8H. Yeah, that's. I don't know if that's the official name of that piece, but that's what it was dubbed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Over the years on bootleg.
I'm wondering if it was still I Want Action at that time.
I Want Action was done before
that's
that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm wondering if it was
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, that piece that he played on Saturday Night Live that people call Stompin' 8H was actually a demo for the 5150 album called I Want Action. Sammy actually sang over it.
Yeah.
Steve Lukather actually recorded the song himself. And it was called Twist the Knife. And it was actually released on a Steve Lukather album. Mm-hmm. It was called Twist the Knife.
Yeah.
And then Van Halen originally, officially finally released the song on Van Halen 3 on a song called Dirty Water Dog. That's where it actually ended up.
Right, and the riff is actually this. If you could hear that at all, if that didn't sound like garbage, that's the action.
we heard the beginning. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, and was that it? Was that the three? It was 5150 album demo, Lukather
Yeah,
album. Actually, it was
right.
5150, and then it was on Saturday Night Live, and then it was the Lukather album, and then it was on Van Halen 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was all of it. I think. Yeah. Rock and Roo says there's a great video on YouTube of GE talking about Saturday Night Live. I've seen it. Go to that
Talks
video
about
and
Clapton.
go to one of those
Van
videos and you
Halen.
might see I left a comment. Yeah. Yeah, there's one where he talks about that night with Eddie when they played together.
Yeah.
There's one there. There might be like a whole series of videos. Maybe.
Yeah. In case you haven't seen that video, actually, he talks about how they did the song in rehearsal, and then they did it, on the show live. Well, they're both live, but they did it,
Yeah, because they do the show twice. Believe it or not, Saturday Night Live, they run through the entire show beforehand, and then they do it a second time, actually, and and it's on TV. That's actually how most shows are actually like that. Sitcoms, some sitcoms are like that. Actual talk shows like that? Do they actually do it twice?
I don't know if they do it twice, but I know talk shows are done during the day and then they air at night.
Yeah, they're done like at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
When I was hanging out outside the Letterman Theater, I remember the show was like at 3 o'clock, and then they aired it that night.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because when they would do the Letterman show on Monday nights, especially, I played at the bitter end almost every Monday, and I followed Oz Noy, and Oz Noy, his rhythm section is Anton Fig and Will Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So while Letterman is on at night, Will Lee and Anton Fig are actually playing at the bitter end with Oz Noy. So, and it's so funny to see those guys and talk to them. And I'm like, shouldn't you be on the show? No, we recorded that at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. I met Willie. We traded guitar picks.
He's great. Nice guy.
I met Sid McGuinness, which, if you guys remember, he was the guitar player with the yellow guitar. What guitar was that?
Yeah.
What kind of guitar was that?
It was probably a Schecter. Or it was either a Schecter or it was a Sadowski. Maybe it was a Sadowski, because I know that Will Lee is a Sadowski endorsee, and I think Sid McGuinness also had gotten a Sadowski guitar from Sadowski, of course. But so I think that's what that is. Also, Sid McGuinness used an early '50s or mid '50s. Sunburst Stratocaster as well. But you mostly saw him with that yellow guitar.
In the 80s, maybe he had the yellow guitar. When they moved to CBS, maybe he still had that guitar, but I think maybe he had other ones. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, there was a time where I would watch that show every night. And you
know how many times? Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was hanging out outside, right? You can actually see me in a clip, one of the episodes. I stuck it up on YouTube. Just search YouTube on my channel for the keywords, something like me and my sister in New York. Search that on my channel and it'll pop up, and you'll see a clip from Late Show. This is back in 1994. And you'll see me. I'm standing there with a jean jacket.
I saw that photo. I've seen that photo.
Well, this is a video.
In front of.
Oh yeah.
There's a photo. Right in front.
There's a photo, but yeah, there's a video. There's a video as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then it might have. I don't know if it was that show, because we hung out there like 2 days. We saw Robin Williams. Robin Williams walked right in front of me. We saw JJ Walker. Dynamite. Yeah. We saw him. Michael McKean. I saw him. I took a picture of the back of his head. Who else?
Lenny. Call him Lenny.
Or Spinal Tap. What was his name in Spinal Tap? Paul. I shook Paul Schaefer's hand, And not this sister. I have another sister that lived in New York, and she told me a story once how Paul Schaefer came on to her at a party or something. And this would have been back in the 80s or 90s at some point. You know.
Did you know that Paul Schaefer dated Valerie Bertinelli before Eddie Van Halen married her?
Something like that, yeah. They talk about
they
that.
They went on like 2 dates.
Mm-hmm. But she was like a kid or something at the time. She was a kid on that
17
show.
or 18.
When she was on the One Day at a Time, she was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they talk about that when she was on one of those. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Anyway, yeah. Was it the world's most dangerous band? Well, that's what they were.
Yeah.
And then they were the CBS
Fantastic.
Orchestra, I think. After that, when they're on CBS. Band. Yeah, I remember in was it 89 or 90? I bought Paul Schaefer put an album out, and I bought it only because it came with the late night theme on it. They actually recorded it in the studio, and so I thought that was so cool. Yeah, I loved that show. I loved it in the 80s. It was still cool in the 90s. Yeah. Oh, David St. Hubbins. Yes.
So funny.
Oh
God. Dive it, as Nigel would say. Dive it.
Nobody says, does that clip involve drugs and police? Oh, the clip of me in New York? No. Although my sister jumped in the dumpster right there and pulled out all these like drawings and like jokes and scripts, all this stuff from Letterman, and I still have it. It's a whole pile of like, you know, the writers, you know, testing jokes. There's like drawings of Larry Bud Melman. There's all this stuff in this pile of stuff I've had for 20 years now.
All the crap that they decided not to use.
Yeah, or maybe they even did use it, but it was all Letterman letterhead stuff. Yeah, my sister grabbed it out of a trash can, and I still have it.
That's so funny.
And this is back in 94. You know, I should actually go through. I should actually find that stuff and maybe like scan it or something. I'm sure there's some cool stuff in there, but it is from the trash. You know, 22 years ago, so it still smells. Let me see. Oh, there's so many things here.
Funny stuff.
Mark says, do you guys remember Hiram Bullock?
Yes, Hiram Bullock.
Oh,
see that beat up Strat that I have on the wall? That the one that
was he the original guitarist?
Yeah, the black
from the early 80s,
with the old Strat.
when
with
they first started.
Yeah,
he was the guitar player on Late Night. Yes.
Also, he was also he was on Late Night, and he was also on the David Sanborn show. That he was also the guitar player for David Sanborn. After
he left Letterman.
Maybe. But that beat up Strat that I have on the wall, that is a replica of a guitar that I had gotten the original one of that Fender made me, and it was a replica of Hiram's guitar, the Sunburst Strat with the 2 humbuckers and the single coil in the middle that was all beat up. That was Hiram's, you know, that was the guitar that was well known by Hiram.
Cool.
And I sold that guitar and missed it. And the reason why I made this one or had this one made is because I couldn't get the other one back. The person that I sold it to wouldn't sell it back to me, so I had this one made.
Mm-hmm. You can see your cable swinging in front of the camera.
This cable? I hate you for making me do this.
Huh? Oh, Step-On says comments now work with the latest update on YouTube.
Oh.
Huh? So you guys can see these comments on mobile? Yes?
Wow.
Sean Mahoney, Johnny, I seen the Soup Nazi video today on Facebook. That was great. His son buys your pics. How awesome. He doesn't buy them. I give them to them. Yeah, yeah. The soup Nazi from Seinfeld, the actual actor. There's a video of me and him redoing the skit of me.
No soup for you. 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, of me being George. You know, he's like, "Do you want bread? $2." You know. And then you see me giving. His name's Larry Thomas. Me giving him some guitar picks. Yeah, his son plays the guitar, and he would give my guitar picks to his kid. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, yeah. He's a cool dude. He's very cool. I've known him for 10 years. 10 years.
No soup for you. 10 years.
I've been getting soup for 10 years now.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do.
Well, thank you. Good night.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, we should probably wrap it up soon because it's going on 6:30.
Oh, stop.
No, don't forget, man. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm starving.
I know. I've got chicken cutlets here if you want.
Oh man. Let me read a few more of these things. Let's see. So Signer, so you're saying that you can leave comments now within mobile without like anybody can? I think you said yes. Because if that's true, then that's awesome. Although that means cool. more comments though. Uh-oh.
That's all right. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Keep the comments coming.
Well, even the one.
And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, please.
Oh, it says yes. Comments are working. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and some of the ones that I don't read on here, I do answer or try to answer like later on, like when I go through the comments, or if I remember one that I'm scrolling through that I wasn't able to get to. I do answer them, like type. 802 Blue says, I've always commented from my phone. Huh. Joe Wentz, wasn't Dave Lee Roth the first guest on Late Night with Dave Letterman in 1985? And said that Van Halen were working on a new album. Yeah. Roth was on Letterman back in...
Was he the first guest?
The first what? You mean ever on the show?
Did you just say was he? Yeah.
No. Maybe he means as far as
the
Van Halens. Well, actually, Eddie was on twice in '85. Mm-hmm. He was actually on two times when they were in LA, and then when they were back in New York. He was on 2 times. And Roth was on in '85, I believe. Let's see. And then Stephen Willard. Sorry, guys, I can't come on. Yeah, another time, man. Another time. We do these things all the time. All the time. Sean says Bill Murray was the first guest on Late Night. I don't remember.
Sounds like it could be true.
Could be true. I did see the first episode. Not originally when it aired. I saw it later on because I used to watch reruns. They used to rerun Letterman on was it E Entertainment?
Maybe. Hey, listen. So since we're almost done, you want to get Jeremy on here and see what he has to say?
Jeremy, are you still watching? Sean Mahoney says, awesome, lol. Wow. Well, cool. If this does work, that's I'm excited now. Yes. See? Yeah, that every time you hear my phone going off, that's a comment being left.
Uh-huh.
So you see,
That's cool.
comments come in nonstop, and I'm the only one.
So answer.
I'm the only one sitting here that gets them.
Oh.
See, there's another one. Oh, and there's Jim Nichols. Jim Nichols. Ah.
Nicholas.
Hang on. His message popped up, but then a Facebook message blocked it, and so a Facebook. Oh, here it is. You see that? This is insane. Listen. See, comments are nonstop on this thing. Hey, Renee, thank you. Says we're hilarious.
Thank you, Renee.
Looking? Jim Nicholas.
Nicholas. There you go.
Uh-oh. I can't see. Every time there's a Facebook notification, it pops, right? It blocks. Jim says, I know. Wait a minute. I know the truss rod adjustment wheel are convenient, but I just don't like the look. What do you guys think? Oh, you're talking about on the K&E San Dimas body?
No, on Wolfgang's and Music Man guitars.
Oh, this.
You know, the wheel. Yeah.
This.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's fine. I mean, if you work on your guitar, it's you just drop an Allen wrench in there and there you go.
Yep. Yep. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeremy. Are you still watching this, Jeremy? You can jump in for like 2 minutes if you're still watching this. Because really, I got to get something to eat. I have to get up like at 6 in the morning.
Yes, he's still here, he says.
He says,
come on, jump in.
Am I a Christopher Cross fan? Oh, he's watching? Okay.
Christopher Cross is watching?
No. Did I ever tell you I had to block Christopher Cross on Google Plus?
Yes, you did tell me that, actually.
I had to block him. You know, because he was so excited that I wore his T-shirt on these things. You know, no, I did block him though, because I think he was hacked, so he was like spamming, and it's like I love Christopher Cross, so it really, you know, it pained me that I had to block him on Google Plus.
Sean Patrick Smythe asked me, any idea what kind of Kramer Eddie had on the cover of Guitar World in the 80s? It was pinkish swirl. Oh, okay. That's the Kramer Ripley. It's a Kramer Ripley guitar. It's the Red Cloud, I think it's called, or Red Clouds, or Pink Clouds. The Pink Cloud, I think. But that's what it is.
People call it a cloud. People call it a bowling ball.
Yeah.
I've got a photo of it. Let me show you. If I can find it.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on with you?
Sorry about the screw up earlier, man. I apologize, guys.
Huh? No, it's cool. Yeah. The thing is, when we're on this thing, if anybody tries calling thinking they're going to get on this, that's not how it works. I have to actually send people a link to get in. Oh, where's that photo?
You know something that has been driving me absolutely insane. Like ever since a picture came out, I think it was earlier this week or either the latter part of last week, but somebody showed a picture of Eddie with that sunburst PV Wolfgang Special, and they showed it with they showed it behind the headstock where you could see that it was two, it was the rear-mounted Floyd nut on that thing.
Yeah, Johnny did that. Johnny, and it also had it also has a neck plate on it.
Yeah.
Oh, the brass.
And that has
it looks like a brass neck plate. Yeah.
That thing's been driving me insane. So today I called Peavy and actually spoke to, I can't remember the guy's name, but I asked him, I was like, every guitar Eddie's played, prior to Peavy and after Peavy has got a rear mounted nut, and he goes, the only thing I can tell you is everything about the Peavy Wolfgang came out of Eddie's head. He said nothing was changed. And I mean, I don't know.
That's not true. It's not true. I'll tell you why. Because the Peavy Wolfgangs that you buy in the stores, it's easier for them to mount a top-mounted Floyd, and they churn it faster. It's less time-consuming and it's less labor. So that's why they did it like that. But Eddie's guitars, they took the time, they built them correctly, they did everything right, and that's not the only guitar that Eddie had from Peavy that had the rear mount. The purple Wolfgang standard, the arch top that I played, that was Eddie's, that he used on that tour, that had rear mount. The Sunburst arch top was rear mounted. I can't remember if the green special was, because I don't remember ever seeing a picture of the back of it. But those other guitars were all rear mounted, so it leads me to believe that all of Eddie's guitars had rear mounting Floyd nuts.
Oh, they probably did. They probably did.
Yeah.
And real quick. Here's the Sean just sent me a photo of the Ripley, the bowling ball, but I've got one here.
Yeah. Oh wow, I don't have that photo. You need to send that photo to me, brother. I need that photo.
There's the Ripley up there.
That's crazy.
So yes.
Huh. Cool stuff.
Nice going on the two new Kramers, David. Those are awesome, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm loving them both. This one in particular, I mean, I love both of them, but this one absolutely is just, it's right on the money, man. It rings amazingly. The other one, I need to deal with the intonation a little bit. The holes where the Floyd mounts, where the posts go, they're a little too far back, so I have to plug them and re-drill a little closer so that the guitar intonates a little bit better. But other than that, that guitar is perfect as well. And it's not a hard fix. Mistakes happen on CNC machines every once in a while, and it just needs to be fixed. But it's perfect other than that.
I got a question.
Yeah, sure.
I can't remember what was that group that had that song, Buddy Holly? I can't.
Weezer.
Yeah. Weezer.
Remember
the guitar player is holding that guitar on Guitar World magazine on the cover of Guitar World.
I got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's that guitar. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool stuff, right? That's back when that guitar was still in New York City. Now it's in Rome, Italy.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny, I did play the 6505 mini head today, and I did use those EVH settings that, we've got pictures of,
Mm-hmm.
And it actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Of course. Yeah, those are great.
I was kind of surprised.
Those are great little amps. And yes, comments do work now. I just went to the video, not even logged in, on through Safari,
Uh-huh.
and you scroll all the way down. You can see all the comments.
Well, that's cool. So what else is going on, Jeremy? How you doing, brother? What are you up to?
Oh man, just hanging in here trying to beat this heat, man. This heat down here in Mississippi during July and August is killer. When they talk about dog days, this is what they're talking about.
Yeah,
It's killer.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. It's been pretty good this whole week up here in New York. It's been pretty mild, but before that, we were having high 90s. We had one day it was I think 101, but you know, it's been pretty mild all week, so I can't complain at all.
Hey David,
Yeah.
the next time, where did you see that the new EVH special, that gold top?
Oh, it's at the Music Zoo.
Can you do a video the next time you go in there playing that, or just showing it or something?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can do that. I'm. What is tomorrow? Friday. I may go in there tomorrow. If I go there tomorrow, I'll do it for you.
Cool. I just want to see that guitar in real life because I want that one really, really bad.
It's a nice guitar. I really wish it had chrome hardware on it, but you know, you can always change that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But the color is beautiful. Johnny's seen the color. He saw it up close.
Mm-hmm. I saw them all. Yeah, yeah, it looks great, and I look blurry.
You guys look like brothers today.
Uh-huh. Oh, because the way we're dressed and stuff.
Yeah. And the hat. Is that a John Deere hat, Johnny?
No, no, it's Miller time, man.
It should be, though. It should be a John
It's Miller time. Billy Shelton. Hey, David. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy.
I'm embarrassed to stand up because I'm also wearing green pants, so I look like a baseball player.
Well, matches your shirt.
Yeah.
And is that a baseball shirt, or is that, well, it's a concert shirt, because that's how I guess
Yeah,
that
but
was
it's a jersey.
back in the 80s. Yeah, it's a jersey. It's a
Old
concert jersey because
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. So yeah.
I remember in 1982, I got my first concert jersey. I went to see the Who, their farewell tour, and I went with my class. I think it was
You're a
in
teacher?
6th grade. Huh?
You're a teacher?
No. I just went with a bunch of kids from class.
Oh yeah.
And we saw the Who, and I had gotten that shirt, and it was a white shirt with red arms like that.
Yeah, it's called jersey.
It's
called a jersey.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I heard you the
every
first
concert
30
shirt
times.
was like this in the 80s. You know,
Yeah.
all those classic Van Halen shirts.
Like the old 70s T-shirts.
Yeah, 70s,
Right.
early 80s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 80s softball outfit, Lowell. Nobody said.
Oh, there
Who's
he
saying
goes.
this? If nobody's saying this stuff, who is actually saying this?
I don't know.
And what happened to Hefner?
He just, I don't know.
I look down, I look back up, he's gone. Well, hey,
fell down.
okay, we got to go though, man. Because really, I have to go get something to eat. I got to clean up around here. I actually have to clean the place up. Comments not working. Now working. Yes. So that's very cool. So that just means more and more comments. It means anybody can leave a comment now. If they would like to. You know? And yes, thumbs up.
Johnny, where did you go, Johnny?
I'm still here.
It looks like you're gone.
I'm still here.
How come I can only? It's only me, and it says, and it's Jeremy, the LSU.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, there
Jeremy's
you are.
gone.
It was stuck on that.
You're
avatar.
here. Jeremy.
I am here.
Jeremy is not here. You are here. I'm here. But yes,
So we're both here.
we're both here. Nobody said comment.
And Jeremy, not so much. Hello, Brandy. Brandy's here. Where's Howie? Is he here?
Howie's here. I haven't heard this yet. Have you guys heard the new Katy Perry song?
Oh God.
It's for the Olympics. I haven't heard it yet. I'm not gonna listen to it on here, but as soon as we're done, I'm gonna crank it. Did you know my friend's band actually did an Olympic song? Did you know that? My friend's band, one of their songs was actually the Olympics, the Olympic theme one year.
Really?
Do you guys know a band called Flipside? The song is called Someday. Someday. And yeah, those are friends of mine. I've known them for years and years. And my buddy in the music video for the Olympics version of it, he's playing one of Jason Becker's guitars. Actually.
Oh, is that the guitar that Jason gave him?
I don't know. Is either that or it was one of the production ones that they were making. All right, so what am I doing? I'm trying to look at our video on here real quickly, but the problem is I can't see it within my account while we're on, but I guess I can Google myself.
Go Google yourself.
Johnny Beane. Yeah, and anybody, if you're watching this, feel free to Google me. Go ahead. Okay, Johnny Beane, YouTube.
I'm gonna Google you.
Huh? Here we go.
What are you doing?
Okay, it says we're on. Okay, so here we are. I want to see. Okay, yeah, I see you. You're here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it says we're on.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Not this again.
See, okay, yeah, I see you. You're here.
Yeah.
There we
Okay,
are.
it says we're on. Yeah. So here we are.
Not this again. This is so much fun.
Okay, yeah, I see you.
All right, I'll stop.
You're killing me.
Okay, I'll stop. There we go. All right, I want to see the. Okay, yeah, there are comments. Awesome, awesome. Anybody can leave a comment now on mobile. Give this video a thumbs up if you like that. I dig it.
There he goes. Oh, here he is.
More comments. Huh?
There I am. I'm sorry. I don't know
He's
what happened.
back.
Ah,
I don't know either.
We should have hung up already, man. Oh, hey. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, yeah, we're about to wrap it up though, because I have to go get something to eat.
I got one more question, and I want this to kind of get out there, kind of to everybody, just in case, somebody doesn't know the answer to my question. Earlier today, I was watching the old MTV Lost Weekend Van Halen. Has anybody on this planet ever, since the internet age, has anybody ever contacted or tried to contact, Kirk Jeffries, or has he seen any of these Van Halen forums or anything?
I don't even know if that guy's still alive.
Didn't Van Halen News Desk? They did a feature on that. And did they actually talk to him?
I don't know.
Maybe?
Beats me.
I don't know.
Kurt Jeffries, if you're watching this, call in. We want to know. We want to know what the Lost Weekend was really like for you. Was it really drugs and booze?
Yes.
Hookers and stuff like that? Was it?
Midgets?
Yeah. Hookers and blow and midgets?
How many midget bodyguards did Daily Roth actually have at all times?
I don't know. And
they would form a circle around him, and then they would all walk.
He had
together.
one. Didn't he have that bald guy? What the hell's his name? That bald dude, the tall, big guy. Wasn't he his bodyguard?
Yeah. What was his name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. That footage though, man. If
that would be so awesome to be able to talk to that guy,
And why didn't Eddie give him a guitar?
That's a good question.
How do you know he didn't?
That would have been a cooler gift.
He might have.
I don't know, because I would imagine if he did that there would be footage of that.
Hmm?
I mean,
And
I
he
know
gave me a guitar. I know I'd do footage of it. I'd be,
You know, the guy that was like at NAMM or whatever in like '85 or whatever. You know, I mean, I've
That's
seen.
Johnny's buddy. That's Johnny's friend.
Yeah,
I know that guy. I've played that guitar. I've actually played it.
awesome. And this was before that, correct?
No, that was after.
Yeah, that was 84.
That was the year after that.
Oh, okay.
That was 85.
That guy was born in like '63 because he says his age. I mean, he's got to still be alive, huh?
Which guy? The guy that I know, or the other guy?
Jeffries.
The Kurt Jeffries.
Who knows? I don't know. You should Google him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See what's going on with Kurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not everybody wants to talk about this stuff, though. You know,
Well, that's true.
Not everybody likes, being on the internet. So it's possible the guy just doesn't, like he sees the stuff, but he doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah,
You know?
it's true.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Well, that's rude.
Huh?
Doesn't want any part of us? Well, screw off.
No, I just mean the internet.
I know. I'm just kidding. Goodness. Piss off.
What's up with that crazy hat they put on him towards the end? It's like a shower cap or something.
Oh, I don't know. Because I guess he was going to get sprayed with whatever they were spraying. What was it? I don't know. What was it? Champagne? Oh, no, it was cake.
I thought it was
It was
champagne.
cake. They didn't want to. Cake and champagne, right?
You get some really good views of the '84 on that.
Yeah. I've got great photos of the '84 from that show, actually.
Were you there?
In the flesh.
You're
No.
full of bull.
I do have great photos of Eddie holding that guitar from that show.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what show was that?
Cool.
What town
Wasn't that Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
Last show of the tour?
Yeah, it was Detroit. Yep.
I don't know if I don't think it was the last show. But no, it couldn't have been.
It was
The last show, they were overseas somewhere.
Oh.
The last show was like some other country somewhere. Germany, maybe. Maybe Germany was the last show or something. But no, there actually is an audio bootleg of that show.
But
Really?
It was
You know?
Detroit,
Yeah.
and it was January. It was April of '84.
That's cool.
I actually have an audio bootleg that Devin sent me of the entire show. And you can actually hear at the end on the bootleg, you can hear all that stuff that they were filming on MTV. You know?
Happy Trails and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Did they
where
do
Roth,
Happy Trails?
where Roth is saying, tonight we have the winner of the Lost Weekend.
Yeah.
And they bring him out. You can hear all that on the bootleg. You know? I have
And
it.
you can actually hear Eddie really screw up in the middle of at the end of what was it? It was Ain't Talking About Love, right?
He just
Ain't
hits.
talking about love.
He just hits one.
Yeah.
He just misses the chord. But that's cool.
Bad enough.
That's so cool to hear that.
I think he plays he plays a B flat instead of an A. It's crazy.
It just kind of killed me how the light things were like right down on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
You mean
yeah.
the cans, the park cans?
The 1984 logo, everything would come down and literally be right over their head. You know, literally. They went to Monsters of Rock in '84. I was in Germany. Nobody says. Yeah.
Well, if nobody said it, who was it?
Yeah, that footage. Isn't there footage of them in Germany? Isn't that Hoffer Teacher footage? Was that Monsters of Rock?
Yes.
Where
Wasn't that? Wait, wasn't that? Oh, was it? Oh, you know what? Was that? Was that Glastonbury? Glaston, whatever the hell it's called.
Is that in Germany?
I don't know. Maybe it was Donington. Could it have been Donington?
Donington. Oh, that would have been.
Donington.
Okay, that okay. Yeah. That's what am I doing? Oh, I have that bootleg on my.
Now they call it something.
Do they really?
What do they call it? The Download Festival or something?
Yeah, well,
Download or
not-
Soundwave. Was that it? Soundwave something?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
I want to hear that now. Let me see.
Right now?
Yes. I have that bootleg on this laptop. No, down. Oh, no, Dortmund, Germany. Nobody believes.
It's got to be somebody, not nobody.
Live and no, that's not it. Nobody is everybody is somebody.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna say goodbye.
Huh? Oh, now I'm trying to find something now.
Oh, well, there's a bunch of dead air. Jeremy, say something.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You
Yeah.
already said that.
Hey, I did find out the specials, the Wolfgang specials, the PV Wolfgang specials, they were not made in Mississippi. Around that time, the guy was telling me they actually built a plant in Alabama where they were making Eddie stuff for, PV, which I didn't know that.
Okay,
either.
that's cool too. That's cool too, as long as it's the good U.S.
I thought it
made.
all came out of an hour, maybe an hour and a half down.
Well, I would imagine,
Uh-oh. He
I would
froze.
imagine that what?
He's frozen.
Froze?
Who?
I would imagine that that the arch tops and
Are you still
the who?
Jeremy.
Yeah, he's
Can,
here.
can you see him moving around?
Hang on.
To me, he's frozen. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he is frozen. No, he's just moving slowly. So the arch tops and the special deluxes, which were the flame tops, those were made in Mississippi. I would imagine the other ones, the solid colors, were made in the other plant.
I just wonder, the way that company is kind of like in dire straits now, do they think to themselves and go, man, maybe we should have been a little bit more tolerant,
Well, I absolutely think that regardless of what happened, if anything happened at all, I don't even know the story, but the logical way things were going to go is that Eddie was going to build his own guitars anyway. He was going to, do an EVH brand because that's the next logical step, into keeping money in the family.
Sure.
Making his own guitars. So I don't think he would have stayed with PV much longer than he did anyway, because, he wasn't, all the money. Yeah, he was making some money, but not all of it.
Right.
And now he's making all of it.
Yeah.
So it just, it's just logical that he would have started his own company.
I got to tell you, from a Mississippi boy, homegrown here, man, I mean, when your hero is endorsing a product, that's from the state that you're from, I mean, I just remember, back in the day just being so proud.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Well, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's very
Nothing wrong
cool.
with that.
I mean, yeah, they're great guitars. Yeah, you're.
I have two of them. They're fantastic.
Yeah, I've got one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
So, any more comments? Anything before we say goodbye? So long.
Were you going to play
Auf
something,
Wiedersehen.
Johnny?
I was, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's gone. Yeah. I mean, there's. Yeah. Somebody comment real
Because
quick.
if we don't say goodbye now, Johnny, we're just going to stay on, and you're not going to eat. So.
Huh? No, I gotta go. I literally have to get in my car and leave.
Hey, David, I want to say one last thing. David, nice playing on that VH riff earlier, the Saturday Night Live thing. I saw that. It was awesome.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. That's kind of from memory, but yeah, thank you. Thank you. I used to know that whole song. Like when that first aired, I made a point of learning it because I thought it was like the end all be all, you know. But I can't remember that thing, man. I can't. I used to like try to. I tried to learn all the riffs. I had probably about 85 to 90% of it because it wasn't really hard. You know, it wasn't like mind blowing stuff, but it was
Yeah, it's not that.
really
it's
good
not
how
hard.
how it flowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watch that all the time still. I think you know, and one of the things that I liked so much about it was the suit he wore. I thought the suit was so cool. You know, the black with the
Mhm.
Oh,
polka
yeah.
dots. I thought that was the coolest suit. I wanted one so bad, but I was like 300 pounds back then, and it wouldn't have
And
looked good.
Eddie's actually got a ponytail in that video.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, a rat tail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rat
little
tail.
rat tail.
He was rocking the rat tail at that time. You know, weren't we all though? Hey, Howie.
Yeah.
Howie is here, everybody.
Howie.
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 He can
Howie
actually,
did it.
he
I
can
have
actually
no
hear you
idea.
guys because I got the
Howie
speaker
didn't do
going.
it.
He can
Buddy
actually,
did it.
he can actually hear you. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hello? No, he just laughed.
Nah, he just wants to go for his W.
Oh, we already did that.
Oh, that's good.
We already did the walk. All right, so last comment. Super Junior. Super Junior said, have a good trip, Johnny.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
David Allen, isn't it? Super
Yeah.
Junior?
Yeah. Yeah, David Allen, man, you got to come back in here sometime, dude. You know? Did you see that neck that Mully held up last night,
Yeah.
David?
Oh, yeah, Dave Allen, yeah.
Oh, the other
Dave
David.
Allen probably would have died for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. Right? Right? Yes. Did you have your dinner yet? Are you hungry? Howie, are you hungry? Say something.
Oh.
Say something. Speak. Speak.
He's looking at you like, I said it, now feed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Right? Right?
He's like, did I stutter, pal?
Say one more word. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We better split.
Yep.
Good to see you, Hefner. Good to see
Yeah,
you,
man.
Nesdal.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Good to be seen.
And yes, this concludes our week, our long week of hangouts. I'm exhausted. Yeah, we've been doing these every night this week. It's a special thing. Thumbs up if you dig this stuff. And what else? Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. You guys can't see that, can you?
Subscribe, describe, any kind of scribe.
And
Inscribe. Oh, there it goes. Dang it.
he's wearing shorts. Great marathon week, Sean says. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm tired, man.
Yes.
After yesterday, almost 3 hours. 5, 6. Looks like we did 2.
David,
was
you're
a
gonna
long
love that mini stack, man.
No, I'm not. I already don't like it. I tell you why, because it has a brand spanking new battery in it, and it cuts out. It's just, you know,
Really?
it's just not good. It's really horrible. I bought it because, I mean, everyone should have one just because it's cool looking, but it does not sound good at all. Just doesn't.
I play more music through my phone through that thing than I play through it, and it sounds incredible.
Thank you, nobody. It's not meant to
Okay.
sound. It's not meant to sound amazing. It's not
I
meant
know
to
that.
sound like anything. It's just meant to sound. That's all it is.
I get it, Johnny. I know. You know, it is what it is. It's like one of those micro Marshall amps. I get it. The only cool factor to it is it says EVH 5150 on it. It looks like a tiny 5150, but you know, that's it. It should be about $20. It should retail for $20. It should not retail for $50.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah, but it's meant to, you know, to play on the street. It's meant to take with you to.
No, not even.
Well,
not even on the street.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what it's meant for. It's meant to keep on your workbench when you're tuning your guitar up. You plug into it.
That,
you know?
yes.
That's
to make sure the pickups that you just soldered in your guitar works. That's what it's meant for.
Yeah, well, you take your screwdriver and you tap on your pickups. That's what it's meant for. It's true. It's true. And Frank C says thank you for the marathon. I was on vacation. Okay, let me read this real quick and then we'll split. Because yeah, I do have to split. Come on. Here we go. Frank C, thanks for the marathon week. I was on vacation this week and was able to listen every day. Perfect timing. Oh, very cool, man.
Cool. Excellent.
Nobody says goodnight. Yeah, that's the cool thing about these things. You don't have to stare and look at our pretty faces. You know, you can listen to it. You can just listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, or you can sit here and stare at us with the sound down.
I really would love for people to stare at my pretty face.
Hey, McFly, why don't you make like a tree and leave?
And get out of town.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
get out of town.
That's
right. All right. I'm leaving. All right, great to see you guys. We will not be here tomorrow. I won't be, at least. I guess Monday, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. See you guys. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
See ya.
Subscribe.
Later.
Thumbs up.
See you soon, buddy.
You too, man.
Facebook, guitar.
Good to see you guys, Johnny, David.
Yes. JohnnyBeane.com. All right. Bye-bye. Say
Later.
bye, Howie. Bye.